Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, I want to go over body fat percentage a little bit because this came up the other day, and I'm going to do more of this. I get in my own way sometimes because I get the same questions, or I've gotten the same questions a lot over the years, and then you get to, this is all I do. So then it's like, well, everybody knows this. But the truth is, not everybody knows this, right? And I need to get out of my own head a little bit and do better at teaching things. All right. So I want to try and clear up maybe some confusion on body fat percentage right now and why sometimes it can be deceiving. Okay. So for easy math, let's just say someone weighs 100 pounds, right? This is 200 pounds, but we'll just go 100 pounds. And let's say they jump on the scale and they're 50% body fat. Okay. So what that means is they have 50 pounds of fat and 50 pounds of everything else, right? Like 50% of 100 is 50 pounds of fat. And then 50 pounds of everything else is bone, skin, muscle, water, right? Muscle's about 80% water. Fat, oil, and water doesn't mix. All right. So that's pretty easy. Okay. Now let's say that same person loses 3 pounds of fat and 7 pounds of water, which is very, very common at first, right? So, and here's why. A lot of people were eating tons of shitty carbs, carbohydrate, carbons holding water, and a lot of those shitty processed carbs are loaded with salt. And a lot of us aren't getting enough good water soluble fiber. So we have things in our body that are causing us to hold on to more water than we should, right? And I can see it quite often. You got like a puffy face, puffy eyes, puffy fingers where rings don't come off. You can see like really deep sock lines. Like you can. It's a very, very common thing. It's not good, right? Because if you're holding way too much water, I mean, what has to keep pushing all that through your body, your heart, and that's not good. So a lot of times, right at first, we lose a lot of water weight, which isn't bad because we're holding too much water. However, let's say we lose 3 pounds of fat. That's good. We lost fat. We want to lose fat, unnecessary fat, if we have it to lose. And we lost water. But here's what's going to happen. So now that's 10 pounds total. So instead of 100 pounds, we're down to 90 pounds. Okay. So we lost 3 pounds of fat. 3 minus 50 is 47. We lost 7 pounds of water. 50 minus 7 is 43. So then if you do the math, you're 52% body fat, right? So 47 into 90 is 52. You didn't gain body fat. You still lost 3 pounds of fat. It's just relative to the amount of water you lost. It comes out as a higher body fat percentage. So that can kind of be confusing, disheartening, and deceiving, but it's still a good thing, right? Another thing that could happen is this is more for dudes, right? Dudes, we put on muscle easier than women. Like, why? Because our hormones are different, right? It's just obviously, clearly, very much easier for dudes to put on muscle and lose fat. Why? Again, because of hormones, right? And our hormones, we can change our hormones based on our choices, for sure. But let's say a person didn't lose any fat at all, right? But they added 10 pounds of water, which is, again, 8 or 10 pounds of muscle, which a big chunk of that is water. But let's say someone just starts cranking out pounding weights, but they don't change their diet, don't eat any better, so they don't burn off any fat, put on muscle. So now they're 110 pounds, right? So 50 pounds of fat relative to 110 pounds of body weight, right? So now you're 45% body fat. So you have the same pounds of fat, just relative to a bigger body, it's 45%. Right. So hopefully that is simplified and helps you understand body fat percentage. And here's the thing: what really matters is consistency. Like, I don't like it. It's good to have an objective measurement to see that your choices are moving you in the right direction. Okay, that's what I like about this. However, if you guys just eat the way we teach, avoid the crap that I try and explain as crap, which I'm gonna do a better job of. Work out consistently, and while you're working out, give effort. Effort is very, very important, right? And do all the other things. Get a good night's sleep. Avoid the crap. If you focus on that, just focus on daily, every day. Make good choices. Make good choices today. Make good choices today. Make good choices today. Next thing you know, 6 months from now, your body fat is where it should be. You're feeling great. And just so you know, this is it's opinion, I guess. But what is an ideal body fat percentage? In mine, it's based on health, not pictures in magazines. Be very careful of that too, you guys. A lot of magazines, those people are at that body fat percentage for a moment in time, right? It's kind of like a UFC fighter who weighs in at 185, and then literally the next day they fight at 225. Like, that's how much water you can suck out of your body and put on in 24 hours. Literally 40 pounds, right? It's insane. But they're at that for a moment in time. Same thing with a lot of pictures you look at. It's a moment in time. But so what's sustainable and healthy for a dude at pretty much any age? I feel like 12 to 15% is just a really good, healthy, sustainable. That's where I like to stay, right? And then for females, right, and again, it's up to you what you perceive as ideal for yourself. But I really think right around 20%, 20, 25 even, it's just a very healthy place to be, right? Women, you're meant to have more body fat on you than dudes. It's just the way it is, all right? So um, judging our body shape based on fake pictures in magazines, or I wouldn't even say fake, but pictures that are there for a moment in time, probably isn't the healthiest thing to do. All right. So hopefully you found value in this, and hopefully it cleared up any confusion you may have.